I see that you are all connected and connecting. Please invite your partners, invite your friends, invite your relatives, everyone we may have met this week so that they can listen to our today's presentation. And today we will discuss a lot of interesting things that afterwards could be used by you to grow your business together with EvoScent, or there may be those wishing to become clients of EvoScent, or someone will decide to become a co-owner of this business and to use the opportunities offered. So next slide, please. And I'd like to meet you first to get you know better. Well, how many times did you attend our webinars? So is it your first webinar or you attended some of them? Do we have newcomers today? Why do we need to understand if there are newcomers? So then we will focus it so that everyone understands what this project is about. And put 1 in the chat if it is your first webinar. If many times, then put a plus as an indication that you are multiple time visitor. Great, we have our regular visitors like Tom and many others. And you know, if you attend it many times, why don't you invite others? You want to understand it yourself, but what about sharing? So if you haven't invited anyone, Tom, Masihlabisi, and others, then please send the link to this webinar to other people, to other partners. As today we will meet our perfumer. We will learn about the system of earning of EvoScent and the school of perfumes of EvoScent. And it would be great to see your teams as well. And quite likely you noticed that on Wednesday, we are having webinars at 9 p.m. and we decided to have another webinar at noon on Friday, as there will be more visitors from other regions like Australia. And my name is Zhukova Galina, and I am the active participant of the project Evorich of our community, New Economic Evolution of the World. And I also build this business, and I have my own structure, my own partner, and I am the head of the online and offline event department. And I am the EvoScent project manager. And for me, EvoScent is a new fresh in our community, as the opportunity we provide is a very simple, straightforward, and easy opportunity and product offering a lot of benefits. By the way, write down which city or country you are from. Where are you? I originally come from Latvia, but spent 12 years in London, then another 8 years in Spain, and now I am in Dubai. Maybe we have some other partners in Dubai from here. So we have someone from Latvia, from the UK, so from Belarus, from South Africa, from Russian Federation, and you can actually make a gathering and discuss EvoScent. And those people who visited Dubai, our 7th anniversary event, and by the way, you brought this amazing travel set with 8 amazing EvoScent fragrances. We will present them today, and you may actually meet someone with a similar travel set while you are waiting for your set to be shipped to your country, and you may spray it and feel these fragrances. Well, great. We have people from different countries and regions, including the Netherlands and the United Kingdom. And you know, so I'd like to tell you that EvoScent is the top product, which EvoScent, the company as such, was born thanks to the collaboration of Evorich and our outstanding perfumer Ramon Behar. And EvoScent is only the start. Our collection of 8 fragrances, the highest collection, is to start the products of EvoScent brand. And in future, we intend to create and develop other sub-segments and products that will be consumed by our community. And you know, the mission and the philosophy of our community is new economic evolution of the world, where every member of our community become a co-owner of the products they use, they consume. And therefore, EvoScent offers the same as well. And when we built this business together with Jose Manuel and Ramon Behar, Sergio Mateo, they are the partners that actively contributed to the development of this brand. And you know, we always thought that there are a lot of partners for whom it may be quite difficult to understand what tokenization is, what blockchain is, different exchanges are, what are they about? It is very difficult to understand. And maybe you need more time to learn how to promote it and present it. And you know, EvoScent is so light that those people who are not so close to blockchain, they can actually participate in the growing of business together with EvoScent, because our community offers different options for your participation and involvement. And indeed, Ramon Behar is a personality of great history. And most projects we have today under the global investment portfolio of UGPay Group. And Evorich is an active participant and contributor of this mission. Those projects that are in the company, they are still growing, and they are the ones that did not exist before. They are either venture projects, long-term projects, and it takes time to develop them, and the relevant expertise is needed to develop them. And therefore, these projects do not enjoy long-term history. But whereas in case of EvoScent and Ramon Bihar in particular, it has a long history already. And when you talk to people who somehow are in beauty or perfumery business, many of them already know the name of Ramon Bihar. And therefore, for each of you, it will be very easy to invite someone to grow this business or to make them a gift, or when you make your presentations to present EvoScent and Ramon Bihar in particular, it will be very easy to do, as some people have already heard of Ramon Bihar. Okay, next slide, please. And you know, we had a kind of comparison between Pablo Picasso and Ramon Bihar. So these are two personalities who created the history in their industry, and they both are linked, are connected, or are linked by 2015. In 2015, the painting by Pablo Picasso, Les Femmes d'Alger, was sold in New York at $179.3 million during the auction in New York, whereas the same year, at the world's most expensive perfume Singapore Grand Prix, the most expensive perfume in history, the Royale Dream, was auctioned for $190,000. So two creators, two personalities, and this connection. So, and can you imagine in case Pablo Picasso had entered into a contract with some community of people and would decide that only for them he would create some grand painting, and each of these people could buy at the nominal price, nominal value. Can you imagine such an opportunity? And it's very similar to what Ramon Bihar is doing. Exclusively for our community, this exclusive set of fragrances created. And this is the niche, this is the luxury niche that will be one of the first in the world. And how were these fragrances created? You know, originally we published a test, and by the way, if you go to evoscent.com, there you will find it, the section test, and you can actually take it as well, and it will help us a lot. And through this test, we found out the preferences of our co-owners, of our users, future partners, and we asked them such questions: where do you like going to and travel? So we tried to find out preferences and likes of our community, and based on this test, Ramon Bihar created 8 outstanding fragrances, which each of you may try by ordering this travel set for free, only by covering shipment costs. You can easily do it, and everyone, by using this demonstration kit I showed you today, may actually share this opportunity with others, because before someone buys a perfume of 75 milliliters, so they would like to taste, to try the perfumes. And you know, we want to have the shipments to those countries where we have offices eventually, so that everyone may come to the office and to select those perfumes you will like most. Okay, but let's move on to the next slide, and will meet our today's speakers. Firstly, I'd like to give you all of them, but before that, let's do the following. Look, now in your screens, you see the QR code. And please scan it. And many of you who have uploaded the application of QR code reader, if you haven't done it either in App Store or in Play Market, so then, and this scan reader, actually you read the QR code with your camera on your phone. It will help you in any place. QR code is used everywhere, even in restaurant. They don't use paper menus anymore. So you simply scan the QR code and select what to choose from. So this application will be very useful. So therefore, scan this QR code and there you can order your gift, and you may go to our social networks, and the tricks you will learn today, share them in our social networks. Leave your comments, leave your feedback, what you like and what you like to learn more. And you know, so we share every webinar, we share the same information, and we want all those people who still don't know about this opportunity, thanks to our social network, they can see how many active users we have and how huge our community is, because the power is in people. Our asset is our people. And let us show everyone how strong and powerful we are. And now I'd like to introduce Jose Manuel Rodriguez Alvarez. And he is the project manager. He is actually the bridge who joined these two projects together, such as Ramon Bihar and Evorich and everyone behind. And Jose Manuel will tell you how it all started, where it started from, and the process so far, and what to expect in the future. Then you will see Ramon Bihar, who will share his history, and those partners who actually visit such webinars regular, you know him, but those who may watch the recording or the first time at such a webinar, you will be impressed how deep this person is. And indeed, Sergi Matteo will reveal this authentic taste of these fragrances in the highest collection. And when he speaks, you will feel this fragrance around you. So therefore, please be attentive. If you have any questions, take note of them and we will do our best to answer them. Hello, dear friends. How are you doing? Hopefully you can see and hear me quite well. Let's have a look at our chat. How are you feeling? Put down 10 as an indication that you would like to learn all this information. And if you, like we always say, have a partner in any country of the world, and for many people, this is a good solution for Canada, for the United States in particular, and those countries that would like to work with global unit pay. I'm talking about the payment system. Next slide, by the way. And you will see that we are preparing our 75 milliliter vial, and this is our highest collection. And everything you see in this slide is simply the beginning of how this bottle will look like. And this is what is being created. We are creating business, and we will sign up people through these fragrances. And today we can create a huge structure in Evorich by using such a very simple product as EvoScent, but of high, super quality. This is a tangible product which today we may feel, we may touch. What does it mean? That EvoScent's history has already started. Next slide, by the way, and here you will see that the business started only a few months ago. And quite recently, by the way. And how did it all start? It started with Ramon Bihar being a creator, being the person that has his own structure in our company, Evorich. And Ramon joined Evorich a few years ago, and today he is a consultant. And do you know what, dear friends, how we actually came to this agreement? Once Ramon told me, you know, I worked with many people in this world, the elite. And what I liked here in Evorich is the philosophy, new economic evolution of the world, what is promoted by Andrey and all of us, because we are the co-owners of everything we consume here. And this is a young philosophy which attracted Ramon. And when I met Ramon, I realized, and by the way, he started explaining this. So he is the one who actually opened and created a lot of businesses, but at the same time, he is a successful personality. And why today we call him an artist? Not because he was creating some fragrances, but simply because he was creating niche perfumes, which means high quality, highest quality perfumes. And we started to explore the opportunities which could be win for the entire community, for everyone. And we realized that there is a lot of potential for our community. For those, why? Because everyone uses perfumes. We all have some jewelries, handbags, and this is what we are talking about. These are the products that are consumed or will be consumed by our community. And we wanted to become a part of something that we create with our own hands. And we met afterwards. Andrey Havratov described the prospects of this project, told him that there is a Spanish artist who has been in the company for 2 years and he enjoys this huge potential. And we thought that if we created such a company, then we can create a new tool for our partners to sign up millions of new users, and at the same time to get a lot of sales and generate a lot of sales and the structure in network marketing. And taking into account that all those who are already in network marketing and are consumers and distributors of this product, and they still have no possibility to be co-owners of the perfume factory we are creating, this is another opportunity for such people. And this is the reason why we started talking in June, and we came to an agreement with Ramon, and we registered our brand EvoScent. It is one of the most important steps in perfume industry, because our community includes over 1.7 million people, and we know that we can continue. And we registered our EvoScent brand. Afterwards, we started to work and create online shop. The online shop you can find by going to the link evoscent.com. But for many years, for a long time, we did many other things. We already started thinking about the design of the packaging and the bottle of EvoScent brand for our fragrances, for our bottles, because we started to get in contact with some companies, factories that could produce our products. And we decided that we will work in the United Arab Emirates to open our company here, and we'll ship products from here. And this is where we signed a contract with the production sites that produce our fragrances in Dubai to develop and distribute EvoScent afterwards. And quite soon, by the way, we will start getting proposals from Ramon's colleagues, as this is an amazing business, amazing niche. And we know that many people who work for EvoScent today may easily implement their dreams, because every time there will be new and new tools coming up, so that the life of our partners gets better. And everything behind, at the backstage, in the background, so we do it actually to make new solutions. And in October, we released a new product, the first product, our travel set. And now everything is ready. So, and someday after, everyone will get their travel sets and may enjoy these fragrances and start their business together with EvoScent. And those who came in October to Dubai and attended that 7-year anniversary of our company, so these are the people who can easily register. A lot of people. Why? Because they have the understanding of the product, they know the smell of our fragrances, so they take pictures, they advertise and promote it. So therefore, those people who haven't received their travel set yet and who still may not understand what EvoScent is, and you already know who Ramon and Sergi are, and if not, then they will explain to you. And afterwards, I will come back with the news that are really very important for everyone. So Ramon, if you are already here, the floor is yours, so that you can share your story with our partners. Ramon, the floor is yours. Good evening, my dear friends, the entire universe. You know, I want it to have the universal zoom. I was compared with Pablo Picasso, but I'd better be compared with Da Vinci. But you know, Pablo Picasso, I also recognize that he was one of the pillars of our art. And by the way, once I was compared with Pablo Picasso, and in France, once I was said in French that, Ramon, are you Picasso or Dali of the Spanish perfumes? I would desire to be them. This is a very great compliment and very beautiful art. But you know, I join the company when we need to find new sources and streams of income in our life, when we need to help our friends, our families. And here we have this magic collection of 8 fragrances. They are the perfumes of art. In Spanish, I dislike the word niche, but it's the same in all the languages. I prefer to call it individual perfumery or artistic perfumery, perfumes. And you know, I'm not talking about marketing or market research, but the road or the pathway taken by perfumes. And you know, I am a bit away from the conventional perfumes. And here you see my creations, and there was the spirit. This is one of my products which was sold at Harrods. I don't remember exactly what the price was, either 14,000 or something. And there were 1-2 grams of alchemical salt. So very rare product received from platinum, and this is a conductor. And actually you may get to high vibrations, and this is future. Or for instance, I have another collection of precious stones with the particles of sapphire, rubies, and all these in future will become a part of the collection of EvoScent. We will have one of the best haute couture perfume collections. And in due time, I worked for very famous perfume brands, and there are those in top 10 or top 1 for many years. I may not give you the names because I signed non-disclosure agreement. Okay, what else did I have in my story? So the story or the history, which is created as soon as the person learns. When you learn continuously, your story, your history is continuous. And I didn't want to be the perfumer only. So I generally work with my nose, and I train my brains, my memory, and only thanks to my memory and my recalling of the notes, I can create the perfumes in my head. But this is the imagination, because we are talking about the imagination, which actually which is before or prior to your imagination. But when your imagination is mixed with your passion in your heart, this already turns into a reality. It's not something vague, something superficial like the smoke, no. But as a good alchemist, you actually project, and you turn into this solid fabric. And there are some spiritual practices of the past and the present. And I made quite attractive things. I worked for the perfumes to be used by the royalties, and my perfumes quite often were in the palaces of the Far East, and in great offices of Moscow, and in offices in Switzerland, London. Yes, craziness. So there was the perfume of $190,000 that is my perfume created. You can actually easily buy a house at the sea coast, but after 25 minutes being on sale, it was sold. And you know, once Jose Manuel asked me for some links, and I found a link to the video of that release of that most expensive perfume. But why I am telling you about this, that is the fertile soil to use to create this new collection, which is called EvoScent. We started with 8 fragrances, but they will continue with many other magical products. Because if we want, we can all become top 1 of top 10 in this world of perfumes. And now, my dear friend, Sergi Matteo, will do it in a way that you feel these fragrances through the words. Hello, dear friends. How are you doing, by the way? Thank you very much. I'm really privileged to be here with you. And I know that there are newcomers and there are multiple time visitors. But you know what we have here in our hands, you never feel bored to repeat it again and again, so that you are fully concentrated and it is in your heart. Every time I listen to Ramon, I got convinced more and more that he is a personality of this space, of the era that is looking for some solutions, because this commercial world is so boring. So he opts for creating something new, something extraordinary, something exclusive. and you feel so pleased to listen to him, to how he creates, because he has always been a philanthropist in this world full of ideas, ideas about those materials to use in perfumes that never been used before. For instance, those materials that are characteristic and typical for Eastern world, whereas today the Western world uses them more and more. And he was a visionary, a good visionary in this regard. And I would even call him the Renaissance of the 21st century. And we work together with him, pushing him. The highest collection is only a business card that represents two important concepts. First of all, EvoScent brand, so that everyone gets to know it, and the great grand perfumer who is Ramon Bihar, and quite soon in future there will be a lot to expect. But starting with this business card of EvoScent, you will understand the quality of these perfumes, what it is made of, and how it smells, and how and what these fragrances inspire us for. And there will be a lot of other great things. Quite likely afterwards Ramon will comment, but first of all I'd like to tell you that why we must talk about perfumes. Who dislikes when they say you look so nice today? Who dislike when someone says you smell awesome today? And therefore, having this travel set, you have 8 chances that the people who surround you will say you smell awesome today. And everyone has his or her own fragrance, but by having this travel set on hand, you have an amazing opportunity no one actually had before. And we had this idea together with Andrey Havratov, because if Jose Manuel told you about the evolution of our project, but actually Ramon said, let us make the collection. We didn't know the exact quantity. We may produce 10,000 travel sets so that we will sell them. Whereas Andrey Havratov said, no, no way. No, we won't produce 10,000. We will produce 100,000. And we will not sell them. We will make them or give them as a gift. And this is the vision of business in the head of Andrey Havratov, because quite likely there will be the high demand for this set, and we are actually sure about the demand, a lot of orders to be placed to satisfy this demand. But let's come back to this highest collection. We are very close to getting something very special, great. And you know, there are a lot of gifts which are made to make a gift, so to show your attention, but they have no sense. But what is the sense when you give as a gift this collection? When you make such a gift, people have the entire time and the space to feel it better, to explain it to their relatives, because perfumes are like high quality wines. It takes time for the people to enjoy it to the full extent. And we have 8 opportunities, 8 ideas. Each of them has its own number, its own concept. And it was quite difficult to create these 8 fragrances, as we had to satisfy all the tastes of the global investment portfolio. There are people from Australia, South America, Europe, and everyone has their own culture, and therefore we must actually make a myriad of these fragrances. And what did we achieve? We actually made the people to get to know those new fragrances like Eastern fusion or Eastern trends. And you know, I did it many times, but I believe that many of you came here for the first time, and you may find it interesting because when you tell about this to those people you know, you may be more inspired, and therefore it's quite obvious. And I will tell you once again about this perfume. So number one is Evorich. Evorich is the basis, and everything builds on it, so that we see with confidence into our future. EvoScent is the core pillar of our community. It is strong and flexible at the same time. It charges us with confidence and gives us the chance to dream about the future. It pushes us beyond our limits. And despite its traditional formula, in the terms of the high perfume, haute couture perfume, it is called the Western notes, traditional notes, modern notes, but at the same time, they are fresh, they are rather brave and bold, and it has the moss heart and lavender, and they are revealed in black pepper and bergamot, and all this inspires you with the feeling of protection and individualism. And this is the way you are to describe this perfume. And each perfume has its own smelling pyramid, although Ramon likes the word atmosphere, like everything has its own core or atmosphere. And this is the way how it is revealed. And we have the second perfume. So there is the core, the middle notes, which is the heaviest part of the perfume. And there are upper notes that you feel the first when you spray, and they evaporate the first. So the second fragrance is greatness. Development as an engine of our dreams, of our energies. This is perfume number 2. This is the perfume whose heart is made up of peach and rose and geranium, and the base is muscus and amber, with the upper notes of davana and bergamot. And all this is decorated with the natural scent of tuberose. And eventually we have one of the most exclusive and elegant perfumes based on endless energy of the powerful flower of tuberose. So very good perfumes of haute couture, they are originally unisex, which means that they match both men and female. But at the same time, I believe that this perfume will definitely inspire women. And number 3 is tantric. This is the perfume which actually provokes us to be sensitive and makes us feel fully free with no borders, no limits. This is an endless experience. This is a symphony of wooden and flowerish notes which characterize the notes of this powerful and sensitive fragrance, which opens up the great fertility of our planet. And the center is musk and cedar and white jasmine, iris and roses, which actually turn into tamarind, grapefruit and mango. And our endless sensuality starts talking with the entire world with no limits and boundaries. Number 4 is paradigma. Well, not everything in this life is what it seems. There are always softer materials and fabrics that are behind the first impression of everything that surrounds us. Out of 1,000 fragrance with multiple scents, there is a paradigm of new smelling experience, amber and benzoyl X. So these are the core of this perfume, and they are surrounded by different flowers, and they lead us to pilgrimage to the place of our destination. Number 5, it is called fifth element. This is ethereum, poorly recognized in our daily life. So it is quite ephemeric, invisible, but it exists. You can feel it, and it makes us feel. This is the live experience and the experience of life. And these fragrance outcomes all the parameters. So this is the inspiration with magic of ethereum. The core is white amber and cedar, and it is released into the black pepper and ladon, and with the soft fruits of the jasperid garden. And they are the citrus fruits, including tangerines, lemons, the fragrance which takes us to the borders of unknown. Number 6 is basalt. This is another pillar of the investment business of our community. From the depth, from the solid, the form originates, and this liquid substance gets solid and inspires us with these scents. And the pillars of smoke gets into stone, and the materials which make up this fragrance make our skin strong, powerful, and the core is patchouli and amber. There is the thymian and cedar, so that afterwards they are released into saffron, bergamot, and cardamom. Very intense fragrance which surrounds us with this aura of fragrance. Number 7, dynamic gold, another perfume which inspires females, a very strong and powerful perfume which says, I am here. Gold is another important segment of investment of Evorich, and we selected it to show how movable the gold is. Gold costs nothing if it is static, but to make it dynamic, to make it moving, we must inspire it, and the gold inspires us, and the purity of gold could be reflected in the dynamism of this cold and green and smelly perfume, which is made up of the smoke of tangerines and the lotus flower, and it releases itself, it releases its hidden heart of muscus and the fig flower tree. So this is the fragrance, very powerful, which sparkles us with its light. And eventually, number 8 is wealthy spirit. Finally, our ultimate goal of this great community is the spirit of wealth. Number 8 symbolizes the full wealthy spirit, both spiritual and tangible. And the spirit of wealth could be surrounded by the most luxurious and valuable materials this world has. And up until now, they were affordable to only elite. And the heart is from jasmine, surrounded by the oils of ylang-ylang and jasmine, with the burst of bergamot and iris, opens up their heart, or opens up the door to something great, to greatness. And the dry note of iris inspires us and inspires us with the feeling of fullness. And I already told you that Ramon Bihar comes from the Renaissance period. And because of the smell of the iris flower, actually this makes me think that this is again about Renaissance. And you know, iris flower comes from Florencia. So if we close our eyes, you will recall the Medici family. So dear friends, in our hands, we have 8 fragrances of the highest quality. You must be able to present it when you share it with your relatives, with your dear friends, to give these pearls to them, these jewels to them. And I'd like to give the floor back to Ramon for him to tell you what to expect after these great fragrances, after the highest collection. Can you hear me? Because there is someone complaining that there is no sound. Well, this picture is not about what we are going to do. It's obvious that our business, our products of daily use, but they are luxury products. And we definitely will create handbags. Don't know yet which ones, but they will be those that we will definitely use the best materials, high-tech materials. One of them, it could be the network, the web, or anything else. So let's look what else to expect in the future. Perfumes for our bodies, they are already here, 8 of them, but there will be other fragrances as well. We have another 3 pictures, 3 visualizations of perfumes based on oil, alcohol-free, and I would call them sacred oils. It will be great. And they will be perfumes for your home use. And you know, and definitely it will be a very beautiful fragrance, and we will do it in a way that these fragrances create extraordinary atmosphere at home. And so it depends on your goal. So there will be atmosphere for work, some intimate atmosphere to be with yourself alone, for good state and space at home, for well-being, and another one for what? Guys, please tell me if you can hear my voice. And in the world full of stress, I believe we need the atmosphere of peace, of calmness, of harmony. We have gold. Thank you, Tom. We have diamonds. And how can we use these materials in our company? And I like these materials which attract me most. They are supernatural materials such as meteorites and some precious stones from Colombia, Madagascar, and they are so well desired that we can enjoy because they are the personalities by themselves. They are those live creatures which surround us in this life. And here now I'd like to give you one video where you will see one part, the commercial part of these creations. It's quite interesting as well. Please enjoy.
when prosperity descends from the heavens, sublime and absolute, when it carries an infinite call to beauty, when it is charged with the most powerful energy. From the miraculous vortex, imbued with the highest quality, EvoScent is born. This stream surrounds us with the beautiful, boosts our self-esteem and confidence, thus inviting us to enjoy all the present moments of life. The consciousness of the universe beckons us to become one. Prosperity, which will always be part of this new world that we're shaping, thus transforming the financial energy that has dominated so far. Such is EvoScent, a new project from Evorich. It's a new brand forged by a great team of successful creators, die-hard entrepreneurs, and great communication professionals, with the support of an entire community of successful investors. To create EvoScent means to develop an impeccable collection of products in the world of fashion, cosmetics, and luxury. The ultimate goal is to become a top 10 company in this sector at the global level. At the heart of this fascinating project is the renowned perfumer Ramon Bihar. He has devoted more than 40 years to the world of fragrances and has enjoyed incredible success in his devotion. He's considered one of the best perfumers in the world. His creations became the best-selling perfumes in the most prestigious stores of the world. EvoScent kicks off with a magnificent collection of high-quality perfumes. The highest collection features 8 exclusive fragrances that cater to a variety of trends and tastes, capable of satisfying the most demanding needs of the better part of olfactory cultures that make up our community. 8 diverse and at the same time complementary perfumes, united under the brand of sophistication and exclusivity. Which of these fragrances is yours? Maybe all of them. One for every occasion. Give it a try. Join the world of EvoScent.
Yes, this is actually true. You must join this world of EvoScent. And now let us discuss the prices. So those opportunities open to all those people who possess this information. In Action Takers Group, there are different brands of Ramon Bihar. And you know, you may go online to the website of Ramon Behar, or if you use the term Ramon Behar, you may find this information, 280 euro. This is the fragrance that was created. But for our community, the 75 milliliter bottle by Ramon Bihar costs 197. And all those who will participate in crowdfunding, and there is very limited time left until crowdfunding starts, and there is an amazing opportunity. Those who participate in crowdfunding, there will be 2 possibilities. The first one is that the price for you will be 50%. So that is the 50% discount, which means that 75 milliliter bottle will cost you only $98.5 US. And at the same time, if you are a participant of the crowdfunding, you may get the tokens that will allow you to convert these tokens into the shares of the company when it is on the market at the nominal price, at the nominal value, which means that you can become the co-owners of those factories we would like to open in different countries of the world. It is one of the goals of the development of this project and brand. And those who participate in crowdfunding, you will pay in advance 62%, and crowdfunding will last until August next year. Why? Because the development and the creation of this 75 milliliter bottle, which you can see in my hand, will take some months to create it. As we say that you create the bottle, then diamond polishing, and it all takes time. But since next August, the price will be 197, and those people who participate in crowdfunding, and there should be a minimum order of 4 bottles, and you actually eventually pay only $200. Why? Because in December you prepay 62%, and I believe this is exclusive, whereas the remaining 38% will be paid before shipment starts. And therefore, all those people who would like to boost their network, in my next slide, you see we can easily generate the volume of 2 billion with 25 million new registration. It all starts with a gift. Dear friends, please think it over. Think it over what this gift is about. This is a travel set which each of us will get. You see it in my hands. And in the next slide, let's come back to it. This is the entire shop, mini shop. You may show your friends, your relatives, your people you know. These are 3 milliliter samples because this product is of the best quality. And the best way to sell it is to spray it onto your skin. And when you do it onto the skin of your friends, this is the best time when they feel it. So those who are in network marketing, in business of promotion, this is what we do now. Perfumes, cosmetics, and there will be an amazing opportunity open, in particular to those who don't lose time and start acting. And do you know what is the price to pay to get it? Next slide, because here we are talking about 4 figures. So the travel set is free for you. You simply pay for the shipment costs. And the shipment costs vary from 25 to $40 depending on the destination. And the travel set is provided for free. And you must remember what these perfumes include. They include alcohol. And please give me in the chat how many people we have from Canada or the United States. Give me one if you represent either Canada or the United States. In Spain, I see, in Spanish chat, I see some ones. So please tell me, okay, we have one partner from the United States, or you have partners in the United States or Canada, or Colombia, Peru, you know, those people who made their bank transfers. It was available for United States and Canada. And do you know how much did they pay to get this travel set? More than $90. So the shipment cost them $90. There is one leader, Carolina. I talked to her over this week, and we tried together with her to implement it. And do you know how much Carolina paid and her team to get this travel set? 90. From 90 and then $35. And any other country in the world, you will pay, if you are in the USA, you will pay only $35. And $5, this is the commission. But when you pay with the virtual card, so the shipment cost is $35 and $5, this is the commission. of the payment system. If you understand this, please give me 5 in the chat, as it is very important. So here you may pay only $40 to save up the remaining amount for our partners in the USA. So today, Visa, MasterCards, and our virtual card of Global Unit Pay are accepted, and bank transfers as well. And we talk about 4 different currencies. Hopefully it is clear, because I see only 3 people with their 5s in the chat. So I'm looking forward to getting your responses. Colombia, the United States, Canada, those who could not use their cards, debit or credit cards before in Colombia, in the United States, and who made a payment by bank transfer. Now you can do it by using Global Unit Pay by paying only a commission of $5. And please remember that this commission generally is the volume which is generated by Global Unit Pay, and you earn your share. So don't forget about this. And those who understand, and hopefully you understand this, and today the United States may participate together with us and create this huge network. As today, this is the time when actually we may act as sponsors of EvoScent and promote EvoScent and earn thousands and thousands US dollars. Next slide, please. Why? How to make money as early as December. It's quite clear, because everyone with a network, we can earn thousands and millions of US dollars in December. In December, when crowdfunding starts, why? In my next slide, you will see the entire math and you will understand how the work is done. If you Google down on the internet, Ramon Behar, the perfumer, the luxury perfumer, you will find the entire information, because yesterday we talked about a number of magazines that already promote EvoScent, because Ramon Behar is a creator and use this to develop, to grow your structure, your business, and to make money, to generate earning in MLCI. Multi-level crowd investing. This is our entire community. And if you register 1,000 people, but actually it's quite simple, by the way, you can do it easily and quickly by simply sending about 50 text messages. You may use the relevant scripts and send to different partners 50 messages every day. It's very simple. And out of these 50 people, there will be those who will respond and say that they are interested, asking for more information. And this is where your work starts. You actually sign up people that will be advocates of EvoScent brand. They will afterwards consume all the other products of Evorich. EvoScent is the product, is the brand which is easy to explain. We will not complicate their life by telling them about blockchain tokens and etc. EvoScent will become one of the source of income for people, for such people. Simply use this instrument, this tool, and enjoy all those bonuses the company offers. And in the next slide, by the way, you will see how much you may earn by not having a structure when you start creating it right away. And if you find the people, network marketing people, you can easily reach it. And now we talk about only 60% prepayment to be effected in December, whereas the remaining 38% should be paid before shipment. And in case you have 10 people, and so if you sign up 1,000 people and 10% of them, so 10% is 100 people who will be active as you are, and they will pre-order 4 bottles. So the overall sales generated is 24,428. But if you are a consultant, then the earning will be as high as 1,954 US dollars. But if in your second downline, 10 people out, so there will be another 10 active partners who will register 1,000 new registration each. and it will make up 10,000 partners. And if we assume that only 10% of them active, so it makes up 1,000 partners, and 1,000 partners orders 4 bottles each, which generates the sales of 244,000. And if you are a consultant, your earning in the second downline would be as high as 19,542. And what may happen in the third downline if they duplicate and we actually take 10% of your structure and 10% of your partners in the third downline, they make 1,000 new registration each, and it generates the volume of, so it generates the active structure of 10,000, and these 10,000 people will pre-order 4 bottles each, and the overall sales generated will be almost 2.5 million. And you know, it's so simple, so simple. It's simple as that when you start talking to your network. This is what you need to do. And those people who are at these webinars, they are most active partners. They are those who already get and have more information offered by the company. Use this tool. If you look and go to YouTube perfume, you will find thousands of people there, thousands of people who distribute fragrances. And there, these partners and these bloggers, YouTubers, they have thousands of followers. Go there and look there. And MLCI is the easiest way to make money. If you still don't know what EvoScent is, so, and perfumes are, so Galina Zhukova will share some news with you, some new tools, new functions available to all of us to get educated in this new world of perfumes. Galina, if you are here, so I pass over to you, and next slide, please. Thank you, Jose Manuel. Super. I believe this is a great opportunity. Guys, how do you find it? How do you find the figures showed by Jose? I believe it's great. And let's show our speakers that the information they shared is awesome. I believe those opportunities that EvoScent offers and the future visualization Ramon showed, those fragrances Sergi presented, is mind-blowing. Which fragrance do you like most? Put it down in the chat. I personally like a lot Dynamic Gold. First of all, I would order 75 milliliter bottle, and 4 bottles will be Dynamic Gold, as I want to give it as a gift to my sister, to my mom, so that they all enjoy the perfume I like. So I don't know, Dynamic Gold is mine. It's sweet, it's citrus. Someone writes down basalt, 5th element. And you know, each perfume should be tested 1 day, and 8 days in a row you change them to understand how it opens up, because the fragrance is something extraordinary. And the perfume, the same perfume, it will open up, it will open up in a different way on different people, and therefore try it. You may even, so there is a couple and you may try one perfume, the same perfume, a wife and a husband, because all our perfumes are unisex for males and females. So try them and see how it smells on the skin of a wife and on the skin of a husband, and you will see how it opens. It's something extraordinary. It will be different from the way it smells on you. 75 milliliters through crowdfunding. Everyone may order. Yes, that's right. And we give a chance to everyone to participate in crowdfunding. When we open, by the way, let's change the slide. When we start the retail sale, then to participate in crowdfunding and to get EvoScent tokens. So actually, first of all, you must take a training course, Prof Investor or Invest Consultant. But those people at the stage of crowdfunding, you don't need this qualification because you help this project. But when it is ready, then the conditions will be different. And this opportunity gives you a chance to become a co-owner of the perfumery plant. And if you attended Saturday school, Arman shared the information that the perfume market in 2020 turnover was 33.7 billion. So therefore, I didn't see any perfume company that would give such an opportunity. And this is only thanks to our collaboration with Evorich. Yes, 33.6 billion. Thank you for your tip. And you know how huge this volume is. And this is only one segment of the global investment portfolio. But do you know what is to expect when they are all launched? I know that many people now say that it's difficult to sell here, there, someone is malfunctioning, but you know, our business, our community, and the company Evorich itself is 7 years on the market. But for such a company, it's very small history. And MLM companies that use referral systems as well, they created their structures, their networks for 70 years, from 50 to 70 years. Some of them are for 20, 30, 40 years in operation, and they have everything well established, validated, tested. Everything is adequate, proper. But we are at the stage of development, and we are those people who join the project only now. We are still at the stage of development. And therefore, you will have much more benefits compared to those who will join 1 year after or 5 years after. 5 years after, to work with us, you must go through a lot of interviews to be able to occupy a position. Whereas now it's quite simple. If you have your own business, then you can, for instance, if you are in the leadership council or local leaders councils, you have a possibility to present your project, the project which you believe will be of benefit to our community, that will help our community, without living for some other companies, but to become the one who will help, who will find the way out, who will be an additional push for the company to develop even further, because we must treat this as our business. We are co-owners. We are not investors, but we are co-owners. And what does a co-owner do? He's not waiting for the company to offer some variants options, but he does something on his own. And therefore, I believe if we do it all together, then we will achieve a lot, and we will achieve our goals, which is called New Economic Evolution of the World, when at least 15% of the global population will be co-owners of those goods they use: electricity, heat, restaurants, social media, Zoom. Payment systems, blockchain, exchanges, we all have this. And hotels, can you imagine? This is all being developed, and as soon as it is fully functional and this stage of development ends and it works as a machine, do you understand which benefit we may all have by simply being a contributor of MLCI? And EvoScent today is the simplest entry point. Everyone uses perfumes, and now so there is the new year, Christmas coming. So, and in Russian Federation, holidays start in December and until February. There are a lot of holidays, so there are so many opportunities. And as I said, we now make webinars both in evening and in the morning. Invite your newbies. First of all, talk to them, build rapport, and look, if they are interested, then invite them to attend this webinar, then do a follow-up and give a phone call and ask them, what did you like most? And you know, as I said, we are at the stage of developing, testing, and everything is improving: the website, the payment system, and the selling system, and the communication system, so that it is accessible and clear. And we are like a small baby that learns to walk. We fall down sometime, but we will learn how to run. And together with you, we can do it faster. Well, and all those who already decided to develop together with us and to be an active contributor, we have EvoScent promotion that will last until the end of November. And you've seen the opportunity given by Evorich thanks to its marketplace. All those partners registered in Evorich and start building their business will get referral commissions. Each company, each company works with the referral system, no matter whether you go cinema, restaurant. So invite your friend to a bar, you will be served a free dinner, or invite your friend to a bank, we will reward you with $100 US. The referral system is there. Why don't you benefit and earn extra? And there is a great EvoScent promotion. Each person who will register, 50 new people, they will register and buy this travel set, not buy, but get the travel set for free and pay for the shipment cost. They will get a bonus, 1 million partner. And when I took this training, I realized that it shapes our thinking. As we are all different, we have our own niche, our own business, our own lives with our own routines and interests. And when you take this training 1 million partner, you start your thinking, start shaping your way of thinking, where we go, what needs to be done. And it's very important originally to understand why we do this, what we want to achieve, because we are so tired and fed up of this rat race, monthly rat race, to pay for our utilities, that we tend to forget about our dreams and goals. And this training is a good start to understand this. But if you register 250 new partners, then you get 250 USDU or 250 US dollars. 500 registrations, then you will be awarded with 1,000 USDU, as 1 USDU equals to 1 US dollars. 1,000 registrations, you earn 5,000 USDUs. In addition to that, the first 15 partners who do it the first will get an additional bonus of 8,000 CIU. And you know, the price of CIU will grow continuously because every project in the global investment portfolio it will buy crypto units. So there is new digital evolution project, or digital guarantees for short. And because of this, the price of crypto unit will go up. So this is a great bonus, and you know, the great verification. You will have both the knowledge, partners, and units under the marketing plan. You will get your USDU bonuses and crypto units. So it's great. And the first 15 partners will get 8 crypto units. And the first 5 partners who will register 1,000 partners will earn 25,000 CIUs. You know, it seems to be difficult, but when you start doing, you can actually go it quite smoothly. So therefore, there is a super promotion, super opportunity. All those partners who decided and have a commitment to develop together with us, what do you need to do? So you need to register with Evorich to become a part of Evorich. All those things will be provided only to registered users. If this is the first presentation, your first presentation, contact the person who invited you, and he will help you with the registration. Even on Amazon, when you buy something, you must register your account. On any service, Facebook, Instagram, and other social networks, on any server, you first need to register to understand how much you did. Another condition is to take advantage of this promotion by the end of November. You may order for free our exclusive collection, the highest, our presentation demonstration set or travel set. I will show it. So, you know, when you touch it, it's like the butt of the newly born. And, you know, it's great. The quality is great. It's super. And you order the highest collection of 8 fragrances, and you make a list of contacts of 1,000 people or more you would like to give this opportunity. So find people in different groups. Let's create our community. Let's make it bigger. And thanks to it, actually, new economic evolution of the world, study materials and tools for conducting mass marketing. So now in offices in different countries, there are presentations about how to promote this project correctly. Therefore, participate, attend our offices, visit our offices. And the next prerequisite is get to work. And the partner who decides to act together with us, I'd like to invite you to Evo School. And in our school, we will offer you a possibility to study the terms that you may use to present, to make your presentation. You know, I believe that even those person who will not present this product, but to learn more about this industry of perfumes and beauty, it would be a good achievement, because many people say this is a bottle instead of vial, or they call it the box instead of packaging, or a box of samples instead of demonstration set or travel set. I think it's very important. It's maybe important for those who would like to grow the business, or for some, it may be interesting. So we open the academy, the perfume academy, and the first package price will be $200. Then there will be another package of $700 and $1,500, the third package. So the first package is to train you how to promote this project properly. And at the same time, you will participate in the action takers group. The second package of $700, this is the specialist of perfume business. And they will get a certificate that will help you to work with the shops and sell these perfumes in retail and work on the market. And the more opportunities are offered by the third package of $1,500, where you will be able to sell in big volumes through different networks, shops and vendors and partners. With this training, they can present this perfume at the high level, making presentations and trainings. Therefore, everyone is invited. Next slide, please. And here, I'd like to tell you that in the first month, there will be discounts. Instead of $200, the first package price is $100. Instead of $700, the price of the second package is $300. And instead of $1,500, the price of the third package is $500. You may find these packages in Evorich back office. Therefore, use this opportunity. And all those who are interested, please attend our school on Saturday. It is free for all the registered users. And on Saturday, we will organize a school at 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. Moscow time. If you work in the morning or you have an important meeting or something else, then you may visit it in the evening or other way around. Therefore, take advantage of this opportunity and share it with others. So that is for today. Thank you very much for your being here, and we'll see you on Friday at noon Moscow time. Please come and invite your partners. Bye-bye.
What association comes to your mind when you hear the word art? Velázquez's Las Meninas, the cinema of Andrey Tarkovsky, music by Richard Wagner. These great artists who predetermined their time left behind a truly great legacy. But what if we say that great art can be tangible? The very art that, instead of being introspective, changes reality. It brings people together, strengthens our image, and determines our social status. Of course, we mean high perfumery. The Evorich team has entered into a partnership with one of the most renowned perfumers in the world, Roman Bihar, whose artwork can be found in the most luxurious boutiques on the planet. The best known is his personal brand, which has already conquered many hearts around the world. Right now, we're presenting a unique line of perfumes exclusively for the Evorich community, the exceptional EvoScent collection. The rich spirit is designed to attract the abundance and prosperity of both the material and spiritual worlds. By putting them together, you will become invincible. Purity and nobility is emphasized by dynamic gold. It shines a new light on a person, opening the doors to new opportunities and acquaintances. The intriguing fragrance Basalt is imbued with a mysterious and divine essence. The fifth element will bring you closer to the boundaries of the unknown world, to make new discoveries and to create. The millennial fragrance rediscovered in the Paradigma perfume will inevitably give rise to reflections. It will make you want to learn more about your companion during the conversation, to rediscover each other. The perfume Tantric, imbued with floral, fruity, and woody hues, is designed to awaken sensuality and love of freedom. Based on serene and spiritual energy, the perfume Greatness will help you make all your dreams come true and firmly go straight to the top. Finally, Evorich is the core of the entire collection. Number 1. Strong and flexible at the same time, it inspires confidence and belief in a good future. These fragrances have unique characteristics. They strike your senses and change the traditional perception of perfume. They are long-lasting thanks to the superior quality and proportions of the essences. Paired with the individuality of each person, a well-chosen EvoScent perfume will leave an unforgettable mark on the person that you negotiate or just contract with. Intrigued? See the quality yourself by purchasing these perfumes on our website, EvoScent.com. And feel the widest palette of fragrances created by a genuine artist from the world of perfumery, exclusively for Evorich.